girls and boys, what's up, internet? I am Bianca, and welcome to the continuation of our Code Vein Heirs Ending playthrough, which sort of is a little bit of a walkthrough with my commentary in it, but at the same time, it's also sort of a speed run, considering we're not going to go and get every single item that we can get our hands on. And, you know, we're just trying basically to get to the end of this game while I showcase this 2019 released anime Souls-like game that is Code Vein from Bandai Namco. So for today, we will be heading towards the Crypt Spire, where we will be fighting against a pair of bosses as well as one of the big bads at the end. So once again, this playthrough does not include cutscenes from the game, except when we finally get that Heirs ending. Now that's something that I am willing to show you guys the cutscene of. So let's not prolong, this. Let's continue on with our game. So last time we managed to complete the Crown of Sands, and now we're heading towards the Crypt Spire, which we can access by touching this purple missile right here. Also, if you guys could notice, I have finally used our haze points that we've acquired throughout the entire playthrough. I've leveled up, actually, as far as I could. I think I'm now at level 180. So this should make the twin bosses in this dungeon a little bit easier to deal with. But yeah, let's activate this missile first. And right off the bat, we have an item right over here. Also, another note, I'm not, again, going to collect any of the, any of the vestiges in this game. Core, part, none of those. We're not going to get any of those. Again, I'm playing this on the PlayStation 5. Which, replaying it, I've already gotten all the endings except for that last one, the Heirs ending. So that is why I am playing this. And basically, showcasing to you guys what the game is about. Or how the game plays, rather. This place actually has, I think, one of the highest chance of getting medals when you're playing offline. Yeah, we need to put down that ladder. But the place that actually has, there we go, a back attack, our first back attack, the highest chance for that Medal of Honor drop is the next area that we will be visiting. Now, depending on how well I could, so these are also enemies, depending on how well I could do this area, how fast we can manage to complete it, I may include that last area here. So that all depends if I can remember the correct pathways to take, and not get sidetracked. Oh, we couldn't back attack. There's one more over there, so let's try with this one. There we go. In your butt! But yeah, after this, I'm pretty sure that before we complete this playthrough, I would have already uploaded, hopefully, I would have already uploaded the Rune Factory, our first Rune Factory 5 video, following or unboxing that I released way back when. So apart from that, you can bet your bottom dollar that we will be making a lot more videos for that. But also, we will be, I will try to, oh my gosh, I almost fell. I will also be making videos for a couple of chill videos. Some new, some that has been out for a little bit. So that's also something to look forward to if you are subscribed to this channel. And again, if you haven't subscribed, then please do so. I am attempting to get 5,000 subscribers before the year ends, and we're like halfway through the year already. Now, if we go there, we could,
How shall we proceed?
I think we could open the you know what? I'll just go here first. But I do believe that there is a lost invasion there. So, you know. Oof. Back attack? Yeah, we're doing a lot of back attacks today. But yeah, I can barely remember this area. Another back attack. That's just fantastic. But we're running out of health, I just noticed. So let's heal up a bit first. There we go. So yeah, there's a region factor, or region extension factor. Let's backtrack. So that was the correct path. The one on the right. Like it's been kind of a while since I've played this. But I've been juggling, basically. I've been juggling the games that I've been playing, so there's Yuden Chronicles. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it's the spiritual successor of whatchamacallit, of Suikoden, which, as you guys know, if you have been a subscriber for a while now in my channel, is one of my favorite games of all time. One of the best games that sadly, for some reason, isn't included in the PlayStation Plus, the new PlayStation Plus. Extra or pre... I can't remember if that is what it's called. But yeah, that is a vestige right there. Pick that up if you want to. I don't. Because again, we're not picking any vestiges up. I already got them all in my previous playthroughs. Like, all of the classes that you can use, I've gotten them as well. Let's go here. I don't think we need to go down the right path. I don't. Unless we want to create a shortcut. So yeah, there's going to be a lost invasion here. This is the correct path. And the only way to progress is we trigger the lost invasion by talking to this guy. There. And the easiest way I found to survive this invasion... To survive this invasion is if we can manage to make the enemies spawn down the path, like that. Because then we can really limit how they attack, how they manage to... Whoa! How they manage to attack us. But at the same time, we can't really use the opportunity to attack them before they spawn because... Oh my gosh. They're spawning really far because I think I've already showed it before that we can sort of attack them before they can actually spawn. You know, cheese these encounters. So this is the final wave of enemies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. Heal up. Oh, that was a lot tougher than it should have been. But yeah, we can now progress. Just speak to this dude and he'll give you a couple of
We can't.
items as well, which is fantastic. I think I'm gonna use a regen inducer. Just so, no. We don't use up all our regen factors because we now have a maximum of 30 ichor from backstabbing all those enemies. Now from here, I don't think we need to go down there, so we're heading here. So I think I may be able to squeeze in the final area? Maybe? Maybe. Oh no. We'll see. We'll see if I can squeeze that in. If we can complete this quickly, then this will be the final episode. So Silver Garb, this is where I got the armor that I'm wearing, but mine is completely upgraded, so here,
Stay cautious.
we run here first. And deal with the enemies. Oh my gosh. Here. Otherwise, we will end up being bombarded by their attacks if we fought in the middle. Okay. So yeah, all in all, this is one of the short stages or areas in the game, provided you're not fully exploring the area. Otherwise, it's also sort of as long, I think, as the sand area, if you went ahead and complete everything or do everything. So this is actually where we need to go, but I feel like I would like to go up here.
I believe we can climb that.
I can't remember why, but I remember getting an item that I wanted to get here before. Oh, there is going to be an ambush
There soon.
there, so I remember why we need to go. Oh, Frickazoid, no! Are you kidding me? Where's my backup? No! Frick. Io, no!
Oh shit.
But yeah, I now remember why I wanted to go here, even though it was basically a suicide, because of this item. The missile root is a reusable item now. It won't it's a sort of a key item. Once you get it, you don't really need to go back to it, but it's a useful item if you like to go back and forth using missiles, because instead of using, let me just show you guys, instead of using this item, the Vivifier, you can use this and you can use it repeatedly. So this becomes moot at this point. Using this, you will return to the last missile that you've touched without losing any of the haze points that you have acquired. But now we're kind of in a bind because we lost Io. So we gotta be careful. We got to be a little careful as we're moving along in this direction and try not to fall down. So yeah, that's a vestige right there. I don't think there's an item here. But yeah, there should be a missile somewhere. Because I don't think we can survive a boss battle between the two bosses, the twin bosses, that we will be fighting if there isn't. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a missile. Oh, yeah. Oh no, 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 that wasn't the attack I was going for. Frick, I think I'm gonna die. I legit think oh no. Alright, so we're now back at the area where we gone and effed up on our initial run of this crypt area. So now we just have to backtrack to where I actually died. But thankfully we now have Aya with us, so she can still revive us when, or if, well yeah, if and when things go awry. But yeah, here it is. Grab the haze. Also deal with these enemies first, because I think that was one thing that I forgot to do. Apart from make the mistake of pressing the wrong button, I didn't deal with the enemies on the side first. Here we go. Another back attack. So I managed to get almost all the added ichor, max ichor that we got from before. But yeah, I'm gonna heal with our regen inducer. I got a lot of regen inducers. Like way too much from playing repeatedly and for, you know, saving them up. I also feel like I'm playing this in a way where I'm not all that, we don't need to go there. I don't think we need to go there. I'm not all that careful, so there are a lot of near misses throughout this playthrough, and also I'm not playing as good as I would like against certain enemies and bosses. Yeah, we have to be careful. So this is going to be a shortcut.
Now we can climb up from
And there's gonna be a missile, I think. Yeah, right over there. We really don't need to go here, but I feel like also there is a vestige core right here. We don't need that as well. But I feel like I should show this either way.
sound.
But yeah. The elevator, I accidentally stepped on the plate in the elevator, so it went up just as I was. Oh, hi Ayo, we're now sharing the elevator. This is a first. So, how are you? How are you, my dear attendant? Oh, other side. So we gotta be careful when exiting as well, because we might end up falling, and that will be bad. That will be pretty bad. Correct path is this way. And instead of dealing with these enemies here, we rush past them. Because we don't want to be shot down. Oh my gosh. There we go. Like, I don't think we have to fight that. Oh, I think we do. I think he has the key. I think that enemy has the key. I could be wrong.
Did you find something good?
Okay, so we didn't have the key.
Finished it.
Kind of forgot where this leads. Ah, I think there is an enemy? A big enemy here guarding something.
This looks
So yeah, there's a big enemy. And now we're back at 30 max ichor, which is fantastic. Which will be really helpful in the upcoming battle.
on the ground.
So there's the key that we need to open this doorway. See, I think I'm going to keep this episode solely for this area, and because of the fact that we had to backtrack, or we had to fight the enemies again because we died. So yeah, I'm saving up. So another vestige. I'm saving the next area up for a final video. So I think monkeys are gonna fall down. I just saw one. But yeah, Io can deal with it. Io can deal with it. Io is pretty helpful. She's strong. She is assertive and aggressive, and I like that. So yeah, final enemy before the boss, if I remember correctly, is this fellow right over there. Not really a challenge. Why they would put that enemy as the final enemy guarding the area before you deal with the final boss, I have no clue. Not that I'm complaining, because I'm not. I'm actually pretty grateful that that is the enemy that, you know,
Just a short way left.
they're guarding. But I think there's actually a couple more. So there's a vestige there. I think there are other items here if I remember correctly. But we are near... There's the item. We are near the missile. Next missile in this area. So we have to be careful because the elevator is going to have like pits around it. So if you're not careful and you exit the elevator and immediately turn left or right, you might end up falling. Which is kind of funny, but also something that I would really like to not do. See, that there's the holes. The pits that you can fall into. But yeah, this is the missile, and
Breathe easy.
directly through that door that we are facing is the
You think we're at the
twin boss battles. So before anything else, let's go ahead and I think I need my ability of fire first. So I need my ice weapon at the ready. Alright, one more. Then heal. Then use this. Then on we go. We'll be fighting two enemies. A Cannoneer, and I forgot what the other enemy's called, but she uses a sword. Also, basically, this is the cutscene, the one that we just skipped, is the cutscene that, I should have dealt with. I should have used ice. Oh, deal with the fire first, but I forgot. Why? What the frick? That was stupid. That was stupid on my part. So yeah, I ideally you would like to deal with the ice enemy first, because she is a lot tougher to deal with. But since I made a mistake in the buff that I equipped, I have no choice but to deal with the Cannoneer first. The Blade Bearer, that's the name. Okay, use this. Now we can deal with... Thank you, Io. Also, whatever enemy... I think it also goes here, but whatever enemy you end up like leaving for last will end up getting a buff when you defeat them. I just can't remember if that is the same for this fight or if I am thinking about the fight the fight that we have them for as bosses in there we go, in the depths, because there are certain levels, a couple of levels where they are the bosses, and there depending on who you end up beating first, they will be stronger. The other one will get buffs. So if you beat the Cannoneer first, the Blade Bearer will have flame buffs. If you beat the Blade Bearer first, the Cannoneer is going to have the Blade Bearer's buffs. But anyway, here is how I dealt with this enemy in my initial playthrough.
Back to business.
Alright, we're back. After that, let's head through here. And we will be fighting against, I think, Mido? I think this is going to be the time where we fight Mido, which is another tough battle to have, but it's not something that we can actually escape. Oh my gosh. And also we have to be careful because he can leave us with the sealed status. So if that happens, we won't be able to use any of our skills, which just sucks. So my idea of beating him is to oh my god, I hate these balls. Is to not get hit by those balls. Oh, there we go. Inhibit. So now we can't use our skills. But oh my gosh. Io, thank you. Oh shoot. But yeah, thanks to Io, we managed to get healed from Inhibit. But yeah, here is how I dealt with this boss with Mido in my initial playthrough.
I'll make good use of this.
One stand in the way of evolution.
Back to business.
So yeah, that's the end for Mido and for this area. Holy crap, was that tough. I was worried that we might end up we might end up dying during that fight, but with Mido gone, now we can open this and head to the final area of the game. I don't mind showing it to you guys. I think we have time. This is one of those loading screens basically that this game has. There are a couple of items here that you can get if you have the DLC. This is also the place to go.
Something valuable.
That door, you can interact with that if you have the DLC. Unfortunately, again, I don't have the DLC, and I don't think I will buy it for a full price because it's a short DLC. It doesn't really add much, you know. I would prefer if we get a sequel a sequel to this game, but if it does end up like being part of the PlayStation Plus, of the new PlayStation Plus, then yeah, I'll play it. I'm after all subscribed to PlayStation Plus. But yeah, we're now heading to the final area of the game. We just need to climb up this rather long, rather tall staircase. But yeah, this is the beginning of that area.
I believe
So I'll just climb up this and then we will be closing off today's episode once we climbed up the ladder, and I can show you guys what the final area is going to be like. Yeah, we're heading to that building right there, and towards that place where you guys can see the sort of a large tree stump. Yeah, that is where we are going. But for now, that is what is included in our current video. We just defeated Mido, the Cannoneer, and the Blade Bearer, and got our first death in this playthrough. But anyways, all things considered, I think we really made a good job just speed running through the area, or speeding through the area rather than speed running, because I think I could have gotten a better time than the one that we got. But yeah, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, you guys know the drill. Dream on, fly on. Bye bye for now. Keep safe, everyone.
Someday we'll have a last conversation, drink our last cup of coffee. Someday we might be 80 and think about the